Okay, Islam Street, the Rainbow Bay, Islam. It is July and Monday, Bay. It is July the 21st, 2021. I'm at Whole Foods, just got off work from Burger King. I'm on Arrington-Bey. I'm not looking too, but anyway, I just got off work, so, and I had to take my hair down. I haven't done it in a while. For whatever reason, the checks weren't there today, so. When we get off, they come by 3. They went. CJ did arrive. And once again, it's July the 21st, 2021. CJ did arrive, which is one of the owner's son who does the scheduling. But he said he didn't have the checks. When I asked him as I was walking out the door, I got off at 4. I worked from 11 to 4. He said there was trouble transmitting. So, but he didn't have the check. So today is Wednesday. We usually get paid every other Wednesday. It's been a while since the checks haven't been there at 3, or between 3 and 4, I should say, or before. Usually between 3 and 4. It's been a little while. So hopefully everything will be okay, and we'll get our checks tomorrow. Because he used the word problems transmitting. There was some problems transmitting, and that he used that word, or I think. It was Paul that used the word. One of them used that word transmitting when I when I cashed in my sick pay. I cashed in my sick pay hours, and usually it only takes like 2 weeks to get your sick pay hours. You get them with your next check, or when it depends on when you ask for them. And because I haven't been sick, so and I have these hours, I was like, I might as well cash them in if they can cash them in. You know, I know I told them if they can, I understand, but if you can, I'll go ahead and cash mine in. And so it took that time, if I remember correctly, it took like a month. And he said it was a problem transmitting. I think he used the word transmitting. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that was the word he used. So I hope this is not going to affect us getting paid. Because I know, like everyone else, I know I need my check, and I do have anyway. Like everyone else, they need a check, so that's why we go earn money at Burger King. So anyway, so hopefully it'll be there tomorrow. Another thing, let's see. I just want to say, when I give testimony about the 4 sharp pains that I know that are unnatural, that are coming from external forces, unclean spirits, I'm not accusing anyone. There is no way, I take it back, there is a way. But to stay on the safe side, many ways, as I see sometimes, a lot of times. But I try to not accuse. I don't accuse because I don't have the telepathic code or telepathy to see, or a way to see in someone's mind who have the ability to sense sharp pains or not. Those that are able to, then they can. But so when I give testimony, or I'm speaking about it, or of a 4 sharp pain, whether it's at Burger King, at an American Assistance Day, I'm giving testimony, and I can give, what I do is, for my thoughts, is demonstrate something that simultaneously happened for me to remember. For instance, this is an example. This past Saturday, so the day is the 21st, so I think this past Saturday is July the 17th, 2021. Serena, if I remember correctly, she's from Mexico. There was a Spanish-looking. He looked like he definitely spoke Spanish. Hold on. Someone just yelled as I forced something unnatural caused me to cough. I'm at Whole Foods in Annapolis, Maryland. About 5 minutes or 10 minutes driving distance from where American Senate stay. 10 minutes driving distance from Burger King, if that, when you're driving. We walk. We don't have a car. In Monty Gray Bay, we walk. I run to Arrington-Bey. We walk everywhere. We don't have a car, so we drive. We walk. We use our feet. We walk. It takes us about 40 minutes sometimes. For me, to get to work. We walk everywhere. Wherever we want to go, we walk usually, unless if we take the bus. So this is something that we do. We don't have a car, so we walk. We use our legs, we use our feet, and in that keep us healthy. Walking is healthy. So anyway, for instance, on Saturday, Serena, she's from Mexico. Something was forcing me to cough as I was about to give testimony on unnatural spirit. And I was working with her at Burger King. I'm not accusing her, but this is what happened where I experienced a forced sharp pain. Like, and you know how where your liver is? Okay, well, I was looking, and there was a Spanish-speaking person in a drive-thru. And he looked, he looked like he spoke Spanish. Maybe he was from Mexico. That's what, I've been able to tell some differences and the appearances of some, like from El Salvador. Like I said, predominantly people that come into Burger King are Spanish-speaking, Mexicans, from El Salvador, South American, and Central America, African Americans, definitely a lot of African Americans, or black. Some use the word black, Negro. If they're out of constitutional law, Moors, if you're out of constitutional law, and if you're not in constitutional law, and then the pale skin, and the United States Navy, the Army, and the police, and healthcare workers. That is what I see predominantly in these 5 years of me working there that comes into Burger King. I've never seen a Moor come into Burger King, ever. So, besides me. And, Imani and I, we prepare our own food. We have been doing that for, we haven't eaten at a restaurant. Well, the last time I ate at BurgerKing was close to about 4 years. Not just Burger King, but any restaurant. We didn't eat at a restaurant. Well, the only reason it was convenient to eat at Burger King because they gave employee discounts. They give employee discounts. They still do. So I would eat a veggie, a salad, at the time French toast sticks, and drink orange juice, whatever. But it's been about 4 years approximately since I've eaten at Burger King. Not just them, but any restaurant, Imani too. We just start continuing transitioning. We've been on this transitioning of our diet since 2010, cutting out meat, chicken, and fish, pork, lamb, whatever. We've been on this for a long time. So, and now we focus on making our own food. And even now we're about to transition to another form I think is healthier for the chemistry of our body. It's called dry frying. We're going to buy a dry fryer and dry fry our food. So anyway, it's been about 4 years. So anyway, what got me on that subject? Okay. So what got me on the subject was, so I was looking at, I was looking towards the drive-thru, and I saw someone that speaks Spanish. I was seeing someone that speaks Spanish. Looked like he spoke Spanish, definitely Mexican. He looked like he was Mexican. And then I looked at Serena, and as this is the day, and as I was looking at Serena, who is from Mexico, as far as what I remember her telling me, she did like this, and I felt a forced sharp pain, like similar to where my liver is. You know where your liver? I think anyway, I might be wrong, but anyway, on my side, right here on my side. Now, I'm not accusing her, but as soon as she did like this, or she did like this or something, I can't, if she moved her hand, it's like simultaneously I felt a forced sharp pain. Saturday also that day, I thought this is all I'm giving is testimony. As soon as I walked in the Burger King, I kept feeling a forced sharp pain around my left ankle, really strong, very forced sharp pain, and it lasted until this guy, a new black male, started working. I never seen him there before. As soon as he walked in, as soon as he walked in, I saw him. The forced sharp pain stopped, and I noticed Thomas was greeting the customers. He still say Mo, or sometimes it sounds like he's saying Mo, like he mumbling Mo or close to Mo, but sometimes it's clearly like he's saying Mo. Now he's saying brother. He's greeting the customers as brother. So he's saying brother to black males. You know, I noticed a few customers in the past like 2 weeks when I had to, I would say sister to me. I just ignored them and say, here's your food. Thank you to Burger King. Enjoy your food. These were black males trying to say the word sister to me. Anyway, Saturday, I noticed he was emphasizing calling black males brother. This was Thomas. Anyway, the foresharp pain left my left ankle. And when the new black male started working there, and I was told he's another employee, another new black female. She's been working there for maybe not even a month. Brother, okay, I'm not sure. And then as I was thinking about it, I was thinking, goodness, I'm going to definitely document this, because as soon as I saw him, the pain stopped. I'm not accusing anyone. And then as I was thinking about how I'm going to document it, the pain started again. I worked from 10 to 4. I felt the foresharp pain in my left ankle for 6 hours. And then including the foresharp pain, not 6 hours, but from 10 to 4. And then I felt the foresharp pain sometimes in my cranium slightly. And then a foresharp pain, like I said, Serena, she's from Mexico, and she did something with her hand. I can't, like Simon, I think it was like right here. I do remember, it's like right here. And as soon as she did that, I felt a foresharp pain in my side. So anyway, these if the pains didn't come out of nowhere and it wasn't I would think something, but these pains come out of nowhere. So I know that we are among unclean spirits that are able to do such things. So that's my testimony today in that. So hopefully our checks will be here. The first time I first started this, I'm going to use this thought. First time I ever experienced foresharp pain, this is a thought that just came. Usually when thoughts come out of the blue, they're usually plotted thoughts. And when you're among those who have the telepathic code, they try to use a form of invading your thoughts and disguise it as though they're trying to help you. But they are still violating your constitutional rights of freedom. That's what they're violating. And they're doing it on the sly. It's just like someone saying, I love you, or a rapist telling a kid, a 35-year-old rapist telling a 6-year-old little girl as he's raping her or penetrating her vagina, I love you. This is why I'm doing it. I love you so much. I love you. So what these spirits do, who are able to invade thoughts, is they call themselves helping, but what they're doing is behaving as molesters and rapists on the sly, and they call them, and they'll send like a so-called helper thought, because their goal is to violate your constitutional rights. And so and this is dealing with unclean spirits, your constitutional rights and freedom. So I am blessed as a Moor that I know what's going on. Okay? So then if they can do that and trick your intellect as being a part of their intellect to welcome their presence, all right? Like some of them, when it happens, they say brother, or it could be a Spanish-speaking person saying werewolf. It could be a pale skin. When they do it, they think eventually when they engage, you're going to be receptive to their engagement. So you're not going to pray for their death. You're not going to send the spirit of death to them. Instead, when you see them, because they were trying to spiritually possess your mind, when you see them, you're going to be like, oh, hi, how you doing? Oh God, thank you for these freaks. Thank you, Allah, for these abomination freaks that don't have a clue about being civilized. Thank you, Allah, for them being around so they can molest and rape. That's what they're hoping that will happen, that you start praying for them and their filthy, unclean energy. So I know what I do is I use the thought, because we're supposed to use the thought, as Moorish Americans, and I already know how to dismiss the thought, dismiss them, that these are unclean spirits. Dismiss them, and send energy of death to the unclean, filthy, abomination, disease spirits. Send that spirit of death and destruction to these filthy, abomination, disease spirits. I do it all the time. And as a spiritual woman, this is what I learned to do, Islam. So that's it, and that's my testimony. Today, for instance, today, this was odd. I worked with Naomi. She is from Mexico. Once again, I'm not accusing her. And she was saying something about talking. As soon as she was saying talking, I was feeling pain in my throat at Burger King. She's from Mexico. No, she said she's from here. Excuse me. She speaks Spanish, but she might have descendants from Mexico, I think. I remember I asked her, because this was just, I thought she was from here, from Mexico, but she doesn't have an accent. Like, you know, she said she was born here, but I think she has descendants from Mexico. I could be wrong. I don't know. But she said she was born here. Anyway, as she was saying talking, she used the word talking, I started to feel a forced pain in my throat for about 30 minutes. And then, I felt forced pain around my ear, or inside my ear. This is after she said talking. So let me think, what happened that made me feel the forced pain around my ear? I didn't see anything simultaneously, but I did notice this was happening. And so I'm not accusing them. I'm just giving testimony of what I experienced, Islam. But on the physical plane, CJ, the owner's son, said that the checks weren't here today because of something about problems transmitting. So hopefully our checks would be, we get paid every other Wednesday, would be there tomorrow. Islam.